Hey there, fellow procrastinators. Ever looked at your to-do list and felt a wave of dread wash over you, like it's a tidal wave of guilt? You know the feeling. It's like your productivity levels are stuck in a traffic jam while you're trying to hula hoop your way through a marathon. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of productivity and why you might not feel like you're getting anything done, even when you're busier than a bee in a flower shop. So grab a cup of coffee, or whatever gets your gears turning, because we're about to get to the root of the problem. Let's jump in. First, let's talk about a little something I like to call the productivity myth. We've all seen those Instagram accounts, glamorous, perfectly organized desks, and people looking like they just stepped out of a motivational poster. You might think, wow, I'll never be as productive as them. But here's the truth. Productivity isn't about being busy. It's about being effective. Think of it this way. Have you ever seen a squirrel? Busy little critters, right? They're running around, storing nuts like they're on some kind of nut hoarding mission. But are they actually getting anything meaningful done or just creating chaos in the park? That's us sometimes. Next up, let's jump into the overwhelm game. You're on your computer, and suddenly 100 tabs are open. Social media, Netflix, that one cat video you swore was just a quick snack break. The next thing you know, you're stuck in the rabbit hole, and hours have slipped through your fingers like sand. So why does that happen? It's a classic case of I want to do everything now. But spoiler alert, trying to do everything leads to doing nothing. It can make you feel like your brain has more tabs open than a busy restaurant on a Saturday night. Let's face it, at this point you probably need an all tabs closed button for your brain. If only there was a magical reset button like the ones on our remote controls. Imagine if you could just reboot your brain and say, okay brain, let's start fresh. Here's where prioritization comes in. If you want to tackle that long to-do list and emerge victorious, you need to prioritize your tasks like a chef picks ingredients for a 5-star meal. Start with the big important tasks, those that will make a difference. Then work your way down. Think of it as building a productivity pizza. No one wants to start with the crust. That's the boring bit. So get that sauce and cheese on first. Your important tasks. Pizza. Now let's sprinkle in a little time management magic. Have you heard of the Pomodoro technique? Picture this. You work hard for 25 minutes like your life depends on it, and then take a 5-minute break to do a little victory dance. Who doesn't love a good dance party? Using a timer can help you focus. Here's a tip. During those 25 minutes, don't let yourself check your phone. Hide it, or put it in a timeout corner like a mischievous child. And here we are at a critical topic, saying no. Sometimes you might feel like you're a superhero who has to save everyone's day. Newsflash, no one can do it all. Learning to say no is like acquiring a superpower that shields you from becoming overwhelmed. Imagine being invited to that third Zoom call of the day and politely saying, thanks, but I have important things to attend to, like not being in another Zoom call. Your future self will thank you. Now, let's not forget the importance of celebrating those small wins. Finish that report? Celebrate. Wrapped up your laundry? Break out the confetti. Productivity isn't just about the end game. It's about recognizing the journey. Celebrating small victories keeps your motivation high, and guess what? It's more fun. Even if your celebration is simply shouting, "I'm awesome," into a pillow, do it. Your inner self will jiggle with joy.